So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your centre.
Shevchenko! That was a good run. The defence looked beat. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, it's played into the area. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice bit of trickery, driving through the middle. And here's Koke. Boys, can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice looking ball. Shapes to shoot! There it is! The first significant strike.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So, a breakthrough already. And back to the keeper they go. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Oh, super ball! And the pass is intercepted. Diaz venturing down the left. That has not gone well. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Great vision. Kimmich. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dani Olmo chasing after it. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Aims beyond the defence. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. Knocks it into space. Diaz has it out wide and in space. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Well, there's the clearance. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Jimenez. And he thumps it clear. Half an hour played now. Milan have it back and can go again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Ronald. Shot, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now it's Messi. Now he's running away.
That's good play from him.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Shevchenko shoulders the responsibility. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
And gets his head on it! And he's there to belt it away. Rijkaard. Grimaldo picks it up out wide. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. That's a shade optimistic. There will be a throw-in. That's a good run down the left. Danny Olmo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball's gone out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's quick to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Milan get the second half started.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That's been won straight back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Serginho. Diaz just eases him off the ball. Yamal. Gehi cuts it out. And here's Ronaldinho. Yamal. And the shot! And he's managed to get rid. Ambitious ball here. Nicked it back promptly. Tries to play it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's hoisted clear. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Rijkaard.
Filippo Inzaghi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking for a corner.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up. Shevchenko! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Jimenez wins the duel this time. McAllister is there to clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. It's a good foot in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, no joy this time.
Cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Now it's Kimmich. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Jimenez does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's made its way to him. Great chance! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was takes a shot! Oh, that's a fine challenge. And it's Kimmich. Can he get onto this? McAllister gets it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Now he's got space here. Caught offside that time.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. and claimed it back swiftly. Messi. Neymar is onto it in a flash. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Griezmann. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Defending of the desperate variety. Milan are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage. Madrid really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Can he get it through? Griezmann, he's got away. That's a decent clearance. Rijkaard with the clearance. Played out towards the right wing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Fourth
descuento.
official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now, can they get him away? It's been shipped out wide. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Griezmann. Will play through for the wide man, and he's intervened well there. Onana clears. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Danny Olmo playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his...
Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And the pass is intercepted. And Messi! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! About as smooth as it gets. And there is your opener. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Sané. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Neymar. Here's a chance! Neymar! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! A finish right from the top draw! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Argentina restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Neymar. Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Diaz. He is through here. He's found some space. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's had it taken off him. Diaz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Koke clears without hesitation. And it's Doué.
That's good play from him.
Tries one from range. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Doué really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Sané goes short. Milan are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Diaz. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich's cross. And the keeper beats it away. Milan are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive.
Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared without hesitation. Sané. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Makaleli. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's been cut out, well played. Played out towards the right wing, and he's quick to return. Shoots! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Doué. Cruyff. Neymar has found the net here, of course. Good chance here! Neymar! What about that one? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the comeback is complete! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Argentina with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Now the delivery. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Nicely weighted ball. Tries to play it through. Sané. Great defending, strong and determined. Silvestre. Doué, looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, he's having a go! It's bounced back off the post. It's a pretty loose pass.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And Akanji. And it's Neymar. Neymar stood his ground strong. And there's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow. And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Signore e signori, attenzione! Il papà del bambino che indossa un cappellino blu è atteso all'area informazioni.
That gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. He'll try from distance. Johan Cruyff, unequalled in the history of our beautiful game. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kimmich carries the ball down the right. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Brilliantly cut out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi in acres of space out wide. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's slung out wide. The most accurate pass. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Referee's given a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13. Viene sostituito con il numero 8.
There's the crossfield ball.
Griezmann.
Hernandez calmly anticipates. Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Doué. That's a little off target. And here's Messi. Griezmann. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Great ball and the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Right back in the game. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
Milan cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And now the breakaway. Now it's Cruyff. Doué. Good driving run. Is there any support? He might not need it. And that has been knocked clear. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, quality clearly deserted him. Charge, surely! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Now it's Doué. Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammate...
It's Neymar! And there's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Clinical. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Produces a cross. Is their second corner of the game. Kimmich with the short one.
Well played and well cleared.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Cruyff. Neymar! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's really well manoeuvred. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Doué. Neymar. Good ball over the top. Cruyff has the space to scheme. Jimenez clears it away. Silva. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? The ball has bounced loose now. Neymar. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to... Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. And it's come back out to him. Goal, Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Milan gain their reward with an early goal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a good ball out wide. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Milan do have a chance to counter here. He's picked his way through. And the shot! That's a fair try, but just off target.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find a net.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Olmo. And here's Dovbyk. And this is Griezmann. And the counter is on. Dovbyk. Chance for a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice! And they are soaring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Numero 8.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Lovely bit of skill. He has a look up. Pass somewhat off target. Played out wide.
Milan always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Has to go back here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Foot in. Out towards the flank. He's found space here. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, well measured. Plenty to aim at. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Oh, that's fabulous. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
That's beautifully weighted. And this is Griezmann. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Blint. Dani Olmo. That is a great pick-out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Dovbyk. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's being urged to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hesse. Dani Olmo looking to receive it in space. And now they can clear their lines.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Can
minuti
he
di recupero.
finish? And he should have made it 4.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. It's a Hesse! They've played it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Stood up well to him there. Yamal, nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's clever. Can he finish? That's going wide left. Threads one in. Probing pass. That has been cut short. He's found a way past. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's intervened well there. Milan looking close to untouchable here at 3-0. And it's Hesse, little pass back. Just about up to the hour now. Looking for a runner. Dovbik.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. Griezmann. Griezmann! Oh, good finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So we have movement on both benches. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Cambio di giocatori.
Lofted in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's there to belt it away. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Casado going forward. And this is Hesse. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nicely shaped ball, chips it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Great vision. Hesse. Rudiger cuts out the pass.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Aims beyond the defence. Tries a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's having a go! It's a loose ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Griezmann currently being consciously targeted.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And that has left him in a heap. That's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8, Griezmann. Numero 5, Blind. Numero 6, Koke. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 23, il numero
Shifted it to the
7.
flank. Space for him to turn and look. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Valverde.
recupero.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Now this could be a chance. And the number on the board is 3. That's destined for the flank. Tries to pass it through. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal!
Look, that was a technical interaction of...
And we're done. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Elche have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because It clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape in training, and it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
So off we go then.
It's not often, Peter, that we focus on goalkeepers like this, but in this case, it's entirely justifiable when you have one of the most decorated keepers in history.
And Julio Cesar is certainly one of those most decorated, and indeed one of the safest pairs of hands around in football.
Yeah, treble winner, voted Europe's best goalkeeper, and countless titles.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's had it nicked away. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Andre Silva. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Spread to the right. Hector Fort is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And it's Fort. Threads one in. Now it's Gonzalo Villa. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Strong running down that left flank.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now it's Andre Silva. Andre Silva showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Elche are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Terrific effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Rodriguez does really well there. He is strong. Now it's Andre Silva. Gonzalo Villa knocks it into space. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Blint. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Just about within shooting range. 30 minutes gone. Gonzalo Villar. Now the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And it's Andre Silva. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Tries to pass it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Chooses to deal with it himself. Casado. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's managed to get free.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. And he's intervened well there. Hector Fort. Andre Silva. Blint. Dani Olmo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Koke. And that is the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it. At the chance, surely! That's another chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Gonzalo Villar. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Rodriguez. This is Gonzalo Villar. Dani Olmo. That is good progress on the left. It's a searching pass. He's found space here. And he was quick to react. Gonzalo Villar. Goalless still. And either side really getting onto the front foot. And here's Dani Olmo. Dovbik. Great chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Sangare. Andre Silva. Rodriguez. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Has a look up and delivers. No way through, so back it comes. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Elche clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Andre Silva! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Andre Silva certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Blint calmly anticipates. Gonzalo Villar. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, easy pickings there. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, just a keeper now! Can he finish? Hector Fort. This is Gonzalo Villar. Blint. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Koke. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for the run. Good ball, good big chance! And there's a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Dieter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Andre Silva, he is onto this.
Elche surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Milan could be just about done here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
5 minutes left on the clock. Valverde.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por
It's made its way to
el
him.
dorsal 7. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Well, we're on the way. Works it forward. And it's Fort. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now it's Griezmann. Over to the right flank. He has found the way. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's quick to get rid. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Andre Silva. Andre Silva. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. No, he refuses to take the bait. Great vision. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Referee has just said play on. Rodriguez. Yamal. And it's Rudiger. Jimenez. Here's Blint. And it's Olmo. And it's Koke. Oh, it's Griezmann! That is decidedly lacking.
Griezmann really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Andre Silva. Now it's Gonzalo Villar. Hector Fort. Can he get on the end of this? Koke. Griezmann takes a shot! And again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Pressing high and with purpose. Gonzalo Villar. Victor Fort. Gonzalo Villar. Foot in. Now it's Dovbik.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Dani Olmo going face to face with his great rival.
Now then.
Dani Olmo! And it's Fort. Gonzalo Villar. Rodriguez. Oh, no joy this time. Yamal. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Griezmann is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's picked his way through. Oh, sweet feet. He's having a pop! Rodriguez. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nicely weighted ball, and that's a good ball. Dani Olmo. Can he get it through? Oh, that's nice. It's a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Victor Fort. This is Gonzalo Villar. Victor Fort. Victor Fort. Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. Quality ball. Pinches it off him. Gonzalo Villar. Rodriguez. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, that's a key interception. Sangare. And that brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Koke gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Dovbik. It's a sharp pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Griezmann. This is a promising build-up. Short changes him with that pass. Gonzalo Villar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He won't be happy with that one. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's a sharp little ball here. Gonzalo Villar, and it's Andre Silva. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Koke needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Just about up to the hour now. Yamal, and here's Dovbik. Can he finish? And that's off target. Victor Fort. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous. Driven in. Deftly away. Dovbik. And the counter is on. Andre Silva. That looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Sangare. This is Gonzalo Villar. Andre Silva. Gonzalo Villar. Stood up well to him there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Olmo. Yamal tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Aims beyond the defence. And he's in on goal, and he shoots! Tries to play it through, and that could set him on his way. And he's definitely onside. Oh, great leap! Dani Olmo. That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Rodriguez. Now that looks a decent ball. Milan are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. That's a good run down the left. Can he latch on to this? And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Dani Olmo. And this is Griezmann. He can run onto that.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Sangare. So we're up and running. Koke. Griezmann. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That has been knocked clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Blint. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Victor Fort. Now it's Dovbik. And here's Griezmann. And here's Dovbik. It's Griezmann! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Gonzalo Villar.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Rudiger is there to clear. And the return pass. Sangare.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
In with the challenge. Casado concedes a free kick for that. Sangare. This is Gonzalo Villar. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Now it's Dovbik, and it's Griezmann. And the through ball. No, that's been intercepted. Andre Silva. Looking for the run. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good spread. Victor Fort. That's the keeper's ball. Yamal. This looks promising. Rodriguez. Andre Silva. And he was alert to it. Blint. Now it's Koke. And it's Griezmann. And here's Dovbik.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Victor Fort. Oh, red. Nice interception. Dani Olmo. Koke. He has found a way through. That's been cut out, well played. And he's opted for the long pass. Look at the space. Yamal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Gonzalo Villar. And it's Andre Silva. Now it's Gonzalo Villar. And he's picked it up out wide. Fort's cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Sangare. This is Gonzalo Villar. It's Andre Silva! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Out towards the flank. Here comes the cross. Oh, good effort! Long ball upfield. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second period is underway.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Just eases him off the ball. Dani Olmo. Dovbik. And this is Griezmann. Picked out. Oh, shooting chance! Deftly away. And here's Dani Olmo. Hector Fort did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Dani Olmo, well, played right into his path. That is good alertness. Nicely aimed pass. Yamal, and the finish! It's in! AC Milan are all square. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Milan really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Played into space. Good running, strong and purposeful.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Blint. Koke. Andre Silva. And it's Fort. Aimed beyond the defence. Hector Fort. That's going across goal. Yamal. Now Casado. Koke. Knocks it into space. That's put paid to the danger. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo stood his ground strongly. And the shot! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Ah, he's given it away. There's the shot!
Elche really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Griezmann. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, they could be caught out here. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's been hooked away. Gonzalo Villar. Santiago bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Gonzalo Villar, and that was nowhere near his best. Griezmann proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He'll try from distance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Very much into the last knockings.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Looking to play him in. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's played forward. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And we're done. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better.
Bullish header! Oh, not the best of headers. Ended up in no man's land. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Vinicius Junior clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Yamal. Casado is there to clear. Seedorf. And it's Ronaldinho. And Mateus. Yamal. Chance for a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Yamal. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pepe cuts out the pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mackay. Casado did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's a dangerous ball. Shot a goal! Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Deftly away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. No way through. And here's Yamal. He is through here. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. He's having a shot! And a neat finish. They are purring, truly purring. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be...
He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Dani Olmo. Ronaldinho.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now the chance, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Aims beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's well positioned here. Takes a shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. It's their second corner of the game. Maldini tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's running through. Maldini makes the interception. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a good ball. Goes for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And yes, it's him again. Could be danger here. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. That's a sharp pass. Mackay chasing after it. Now it's Dani Olmo. And here's Yamal. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So off we go again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Koke. He's got away. Koke not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought...
Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No way through there. Looking for the run. Nicely worked.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Gehi cuts it out. Shevchenko. Great vision. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Casado, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pepe. Bruno Fernandes going after that. That has been cut short. Ronaldinho. Now it's Yamal. Shevchenko being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
So, third corner of the game.
Numero 6. Coque. Lasciano il campo per il numero
He's
18.
taking no chances
il
there.
numero 15.
And he's quick to return. And the shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Mackay is on to chance! And that's a good finish. Just cruising! They are cruising!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear.
Yamal! It's hit the upright. And that has been cleared. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And this shapes to shoot! Kimmich, now looking to orchestrate a counter. McAllister gets on his bike and on the move. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Yamal. 75 minutes played. Looking to play him in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Diaz. He has found the way through. Rijkaard running with intent. He's in a great position here. Hernandez pokes it out wide. Looking tidy in possession here. Yamal. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. Just eases him off the ball. That's been cut out, well played.
Milan really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Gehi gets over and intercepts. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Passes short and sharp. Real chance! No, that's just wide.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13.
Milan have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Lasciano il campo per il
Ronaldinho.
numero 11.
Now it's Yamal. Now it's Seedorf. Seedorf stood his ground strongly. And here's Mackay. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Casado. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Bangladesh have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration.
He leaps for it!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Pulisic. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Olmo. And here's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kimmich, looking to play him in. Has a look up. Oh, great leap! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And Shevchenko! He scored! And there is your opener. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Koke. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Koke.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Tries to pass it through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rafael Leao. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Messi. Now it's Dani Olmo. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Yehi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kimmich makes the interception. Casado. It's Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. And this is Koke. to Messi. Now, can they get... Dani Olmo! And he's following up! And that's a good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
After 33 minutes is...
Shevchenko duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Milan restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he lines up a cross. Jimenez getting this one clear. And it's Messi. And that's gone loose. Right, and this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Milan leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Messi. Shevchenko. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Played out wide. Just eases him off the ball.
Being indicated.
Pulisic. Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Impressive jump! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is all they have time for. Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Messi. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Messi, that's an imaginative pass. Well read, nice interception. Akanji. Pulisic. And it's Rice. Camavinga. And it's Rice. Shifted it to the flank. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side.
You'll be disappointed with that.
So we have
on the
movement on
field.
both benches.
Number 21, Pulisic. Number 10, Messi.
Alexander-Arnold,
Number 9, Shevchenko.
Akanji,
Number 14, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field.
looking for the run.
Number
He's in
18,
plenty of space here.
Mbappe.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Number
Produces a
15,
cross.
Fermin.
Keeper has taken
Number
distance
56,
to shoot.
Alexis Salamakin.
And for a moment,
Number
time stood
16,
still.
You lucky boy,
Substitution taking
lucky
place.
boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Caicedo. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Fermin. Alexander-Arnold. Good ball, good take. Looking for options for movement. Can he get it through? Rice. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Substitution in progress.
Casado. Kimmich. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Threads one in. Rafael Leao.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got away. That's a decent clearance. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Lopez. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's... And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
After 72
That is a super
minutes,
smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball. And splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Can he finish? And it's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Clinical. There's the shot! Goal, Milan! They have turned it round again! Undoubtedly, one of the great games. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Milan with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Oh, just skips past his man. Take back. And it's Fernandez. Look at the space here. picked out, chance for a shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Bangladesh drag themselves back again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Gehi spots it and intercepts. Now he's off and running.
There will be 5 minutes
The
added
most
time.
accurate pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rafael Leao. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well measured. Diaz chasing after it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Will play through for the wide man. Shot could be on. That's it. The referee says enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Shevchenko, very much the hero in this game.
And just a quick reminder.
you